Bonkers means crazy. So we say driven crazy, driven bonkers, driven mad. Yeah, all the same. Okay, we're going to move on from Radio National. Hopefully that is stimulating some interest. Who's getting their hour a day, daily diet, listening? Who's getting their hour? Good. If you're not, keep pushing, getting an hour a day.
The visual media.
We'll move to visual media. I want to make sure you're starting listening. We will cover ABC television and so on. Sure.
I focus a lot on visual media. I don't know why.
That's fine. But certainly in the final assessment, it'll be pure audio. You won't have a visual. It's not a bit of video. It's a bit of audio. So, you know, if you develop the habit now and do 5 months of that, you're going to be kind of in familiar territory by the time you get your 5-minute bit. Okay.
I do it, but I don't do it like 1 hour. I like 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, try to increase that. Find another little 10 to 15 minute spot and just try to keep adding that up, you know, because that's the minimum, really, if you're going to make progress. You double it, you'll make double the progress, probably. Okay, next site is the one that sort of failed us last week. Let's try the library. Remember? So we try getting into TAFE essay, or you could get in via the Moodle. Go to the Moodle. So if you are in the Moodle, it's under reading. Reading, and it's this one, TAFE City Campus Library Catalogue. Okay, so you go via the Moodle, or you could, yeah. And we're on this one here, online databases. So you've got the catalogue, you can look books up there. If you are doing a kind of, just thinking of all the topics people are doing, look, Aboriginal topic, I've mentioned before, they teach Aboriginal studies here, so the library collection is pretty good. That'd be worth having a look. Have a look in the library for your topic, get your keywords, but you know, you may not find stuff because it's, as I said, the collection is based around what's taught here. We will head off to the Bar Smith Library pretty soon. Really looking for a good weather day, which is a bit hard right now. But we, you know, get into the Bar Smith. They've got a couple of million books in there. Somewhere in there is something for you. And good practice with a full university library, you know, and working with the catalogue. So we will do that, but let's explore these other sources for now. Online database. And you remember, you have to go into My Library and then refresh this page. Just hit that button. So this is where we got a bit of slang. This is where we came unstuck last week. You come unstuck, you try to stick something on the wall, it falls off, it fails, it comes unstuck, doesn't it? So we came unstuck here last week. I have seen the library. I've given them your login details and try it out. Hopefully it works. You'll need to put in, I think, your student number, and then you do your last 4 letters of your, last 4 digits of your student number.
Oh, that's the password?
Yeah. Try the last 4 digits now. Oh, mine's invalid. Why is that? Okay. You're in?
Yes.
Good, it works. And that's not working for me now. Oh.
But why can't we maximize the screen?
Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, so are we all in? Let's just... Look, that little screen where you log in is a small window. You don't need to maximise it to type your number. Type your number. So put in your student number and then password is the last 4 digits. Alright, some of you have succeeded. Can you look at your nearest neighbours and help them please? Log on. Once you're on, you have to go back to that page. Go back.
Oh yeah, I know. I know. Very
Oh, what happened there? I'm going to go to online databases again. Yeah, and you've got to refresh the page.
I went to the library.
How are we going? Are we all on? Yeah. Good.
The last time you were
Here.
this one.
Not there. My library here.
The library.
Okay, here. Come down. Your number and then the last 4 digits. How are we going? That's right. Now it's kept small purposely because then you hit refresh. Hit this refresh. Right. Yeah. Make sure you hit refresh. And the online databases should have turned to blue. James, okay?
Did you log into that or did you just went there?
So it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter where you log in, you're still getting a copy, right? Yeah, that's right. So just try to go to those 7. Last 4 numbers.
Try it.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm not sure it works because you all.
We're in.
But try it.
That's fine, yes. And then you refresh this page. Look, what happened there? You got a timeout. Oh no, there you are. You're in. Yeah. Once they've gone blue, you're in.
What's the online?
Go down to reading. Right, reading, yeah. Okay.
Already
That
say.
takes City Council's library.
You are gone. Thank you.
Online library.
I use Google.
Okay, log in.
Ah.
Scroll down.
Probably
Student number, last 4 digits.
Try to refresh.
Okay, can you assist each other? Looks good. Yeah, you're in. Okay, did you get to take
Refresh just right click. Right click. And the button of the menu.
Maybe they'll keep right for you.
Okay, log in.
If you're used to this,
Right,
then
and log in.
you really miss it here because it's
Log into
try to
Moodle.
go for in.
Okay,
Also salty
log in
or
again.
sweet or just
Okay, find
When you're logging, Hannah,
There we are.
when you're logging, go back to the previous page and refresh that page.
Now,
but it's always they also say it's selling
library. I'm going to do this quickly.
I see you doing our sales also because they think they will get it.
Your
And they send us a Swiss fondue.
number. Student number.
Swiss fondue.
Yes, right.
You know, in Switzerland you heat the cheese in one pot and then you take some bread and you circle around and you let cheese on your plate.
Now we
It's
go to
special
online
mixture
databases.
and
And yes,
it's very big.
on blue. So you
So it's a kind of cheese.
Yeah, it's cheese fondue.
okay. I don't know why that's happening.
In
There is
summertime.
no
Try again.
such a product in Australia.
No. And we recently we bought Swiss cheese Central Market.
Okay, so you have logged in. Now we refresh this page. I don't know. Just try once more.
There we go.
Spices. Spices. American spices.
Still have logging in.
saying no. Maybe I should
Go to the library.
See log in. Okay, there's something wrong. Okay, you need to see them and get your thing reset. Okay. You can use mine in a minute. Alright. Or I can lock you on there. Okay, let's have a look at how this works. Just refresh. Alright, I'll grab your computers if I can. Hopefully they won't go black. 3, 2, 1. Right. And okay, so everybody should be at this point. You can see these links are now in blue. Oh. Okay. Do I have to log in again? Why? Sees my password. Okay, so if you get there, you can just go there and see how they're blue. They're active links now. Okay, so don't. Well, you could look at this. Look, it's a trial. I haven't used it, so we're not going to use that one. But by all means, you're welcome to try that one. Could be interesting. It's very new. We're going to work with this one. New Zealand Reference Centre. This is, as I showed you last week, it's got the databases of newspapers. So you can choose the databases that you like. I'm just going to choose this one. These are business and so on. It tells you all about them. That's multidisciplinary database. You could include that if you wanted to. If your topic is a more business one, like you're doing the housing boom or the state of the Australian economy, you could tick that. You know, you can tick any of these, but that one in particular. So I'm just going to work with this one for now. Obviously you get more results the more you tick. Continue. We'll just practice with this one. Okay, so we've got our topic here, and what are we going to do?
Great Barrier Reef.
Great Barrier Reef, all right.
Thank you.
Dredging. You know, dredging, dredge with an E, you might like to try that. I'm just going to do the most basic thing. Full text, you want full text, which means you just actually want to get the article online, not just a reference that you have to go and chase in the library. You could put a particular publication if you're searching for, you know there's a really good article in the Sydney Morning Herald, but I'm going to assume we're not doing that at this stage. Let's just run that full text search, we'll see what we get. Alright, 108 there. And again, being very simple here, there's an editorial from Hecate, which looks like a academic journal, it says there. It says what type. So you can choose your type of source. It's an editorial. Gives you a bit more detail. I'd have a quick read of that. Now, an abstract is important. Depends on the journal, 100 to 120 words usually. And those words, if you have a good read of that, developing coal mines, destroy the site. Australia's joining of a coalition of forces against Islamic militants. What's that got to do with it? Treatment of refugees. Okay, this is covering other issues. So it's a brief, okay, the welfare of Australia. Within that welfare of Australia is a quick mention of coal mines and the Great Barrier Reef. There are all these other issues. Is that what you want? Maybe not. You know, it'd probably be a surface treatment, wouldn't it? Superficial treatment. So that, okay, I'm out of here, back to my main results. Let's imagine, so the point about an abstract is, remember last week we talked about skimming, scanning, saving time. You don't go and dive straight in there and read 300 words and, okay, I'm on Islamic militants, I'm not seeing anything here about the reef. You waste 10 minutes. You know, 120 words, 40 seconds, out. Right. So save lots of time. However, let's imagine it's useful. All you do then is click on your PDF. You get the full text. Eventually. There it is. Yeah, so somewhere in there is your material on Great Barrier Reef. Let's see. Control F. Control F I find a very useful. Control F. Familiar with this one?
Yep.
You want to find a keyword in a long text. Somewhere in there's something about the Great Barrier Reef. If I put the word great, I could get great story, da da da. I'm going to pick out of Great Barrier Reef, I'm going to pick the word barrier. Why? Yeah, okay, it's not giving me anything. Okay, it said there was something in there.
It's saying editorial at the top, so I don't know if it's the article or not.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Maybe it wants a capital. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Oh. All right. I don't know why, but look, there's mention of Adani, the coal company, and the Great Barrier Reef there. So there's a little bit. I'm not sure why that F isn't working there. That Control F. However, there's a little bit in there, but it's not much. So it's probably not the best one, is it? So look. Basically, that's what you do. You work your way through. You've got lots there. You can print them off, or you can say you can save that. I can't remember how you save them. Is it right click here? Oh no, it's put it in. It's put it into the folder. Okay. The other thing, let's take that first one. That's a PM program. That's a transcript of PM. You can. This is the best way I find. You just save it there. Put that article, and then you can save it in different forms and save it to where you want. Yep, and you hit save. You can save it to disk. You can print them out here if you want. Probably better to save and print them at home. It would be cheaper for you. Or just read them all online. Okay, that's the most basic. Let's just get the basics under control, and then in a quarter of an hour, I'll show, just get in there with your topic. We'll look at the next level of how to control searching with some of these tools here. But the first thing is just get in there and practice practice searching. Hopefully, I just thought maybe your my library's timed out. Hopefully not. You know how to do it anyway. Get in there and either just go to the online databases, see if they're still active. If not, you might need to go back into my library and go back in again. And just try 10 minutes of searching with your keywords in that Australian, New Zealand Premier database.